This is my second video on legato, staccato and non-legato, the detached, playing without that crispy sound. I'm looking now at both hands together, and initially when both hands are doing the same thing. So when we play legato in a very simple C 5-finger position, we are coordinating, so the letter names of both notes are the same, both C's, both D's and so on, but the fingers will coordinate in different ways, and it's usually a pair. In that position it's a pair always, 1 and 5, 5 and 1, whichever way around, 4 and 2, thirds together, 2 and 4, and 5 and 1. That is quite a nice thing in that particular position where we have symmetry, 5 and 1 always together, 2 and 4, and the thirds at the same time. When we detach, I'd say initially just really lift your hands off the keys. The trouble is to then find your place again, especially with beginners. They end up here or something. So it's helpful to think of the note that you're playing next in advance. Now these are the same notes, so we can just say the letter names. So we have C, lifting, coming back to D's, E's, F's and G's, and I really want to touch that particular note before I play it, because otherwise I go and I get this harsh sound. Can't really just work on gravity. I have to first land and then play the way I want to. Staccato is very similar, just a more energetic takeoff. So we have that frog jumping off the lily pad, if you remember from the other video. So here we go, C's, coming back to D, E, F, G. And you can do that with or without timing. When you add timing, it's obviously a bit, adds an element of preparation. You need to really be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. If you go really fast, you might not lift off that quickly, that high up. You have to stay closer. The faster we play, the less time we have to leave the keys. But to learn the next bit, when we are actually doing different things, I again go really simple and find the movements without any pressure of counting and being anywhere on time. So we're just playing now a version where the left hand is playing legato, the right hand is detached. Staccato is a quicker takeoff, so it's a bit more advanced, but let's try detached first. So here we go, C. Now left hand stays, right hand lifts. Coming back to D, playing D's together. Coming back to E, you might lift that finger, but we haven't left the D yet. E, F, G. And let's come back, F, E, D, C. Big movement here, close to the keys here. In time, of course, you can take that distance and make it a bit smaller. And let's turn the table, so right hand's playing legato now. Nice big movement for the left. One hand will be easier for you than the other, depending on whether you're right or left-handed. I'm right-handed, so this one is the easier one. C is both right hands legato now. Left hand D, coming back to E, F and G. Staccato back. And of course you can then insert exact timing, so I'm going to count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And eventually you'll be able to do it as quickly as, because it's clear what happens, and the moment you know what happens, you can make it small and still feel it. But initially make it as big as possible, take the timing out, put the timing back in slowly, and then proceed from there. And of course, if it's a different coordination of notes, there's a different sort of challenge included. But that is the movement or the coordination of movements that I recommend practicing away from any piece, just in a very easy 5-finger position.